Good morning, afternoon, or evening. Welcome to the Not So Daily Show. The show comes to you daily, except when it doesn't. I'm your host, Themba Kevin. Let's begin with a brand new Hollywood blockbuster, Deception. America has woken up from a 4-year-long horrible dream where Donald Trump was president and elected Joseph Robinette Biden Jr. Jr. as the 46th president of the United States of America. And while it is clear that Biden might have left the totem spinning a little too long, he's still the very same man that had this to say during our apartheid years here in South Africa.
Then you say on page 14, we must not become part of South Africa's problem. We must remain part of their solution. We must not aim to impose ourselves, our solutions, our favorites in South Africa. Damn it, we have favorites in South Africa. The favorites in South Africa are the people who are being repressed by that ugly white regime.
And I know many people can't wait, but the inauguration is only in January. So America is set to spend the next 2 months in limbo. And that might not seem like long in real time, but for Biden, it's probably a lifetime away. And if Sleepy Joe, as Donald Trump calls him, decides to take a nap, we might have the first black/Indian woman as the president of the United States. Okay, I know, it's too soon. I didn't mean to plant that idea in your head. But one person that isn't dreaming though is Donald Trump. Because like one Twitter user pointed out, Trump has now had the full 2020 experience. Getting COVID-19, losing his job, and getting evicted from his home. But because Trump isn't conceding the election, Joe Biden is still running. We just hope that Trump actually leaves and this isn't a dream within a dream. Coming back to South Africa, COVID-19 is gone and all white parties are back in fashion. But don't bother rushing to the shops because skin color is the dress code for this one.
Now, the South African Human Rights Commission is also investigating the alleged racism at the Brackenfell High School in Cape Town. This after only white pupils were at a recent private matric party.
But even though there wasn't a single black person at this event hosted by parents and children of a multiracial school, various representatives of High School Brackenfell insist that it is not racist that only white kids were invited.
I'm joined now by Dr. Gilam Smith, who is the chairperson of the Brackenfell High School governing body. Good to have you with us. Let's start right at the top. What exactly happened?
So they started organizing a private function. They rented a private venue. They created their own invitations. And then they started inviting learners. At that stage, they could invite only a select few, only invite a few. In the end, it so transpired that only white pupils, white learners accepted the invitation.
We've also heard from the EFF, they rightfully raised the point that no black teachers have ever been employed at the school. I believe 2 coloured teachers are in employment at the school.
What is black actually? I mean, you're saying coloured versus black. I mean, many people regard coloured as also black. It's always an issue in our schools, but we also have many schools where we have only black teachers. And obviously, we also always want to ensure that we have a number of people who represent people who attend the school and so that people can identify with them.
And it's so shocking how white people deny obvious racism the way black men deny cheating. If only there was a man that could lead the way in not acting like his race and tell the truth.
Okay, it's Nikita.
But it wouldn't be good journalism if we do not acknowledge that there are 2 sides to every story. So to hear from both sides, let's speak to Uncle Ruckus.
I studied at the school. I've never seen racism.
We're also hearing that the school isn't terribly transformed. There are no teachers of color on the staff. Did you ever feel ostracized, marginalized at the school?
Ma'am, my brother studied there, my nephew studying there. We were happy. There's nothing wrong with the school.
Tomorrow for sure.
Good to see a white man here. Good to see you, sir. How does it feel surrounded by all these colored folks? Feels good enough? Come get it. Come get it. I don't know if you really feel comfortable. You don't feel like the lady behind you about to reach into your pocket? All right, I was just curious. How you doing? You so pretty, you almost look white.
Oh, how much you love white folks?
Best thing the good Lord ever did for the planet Earth.
Ruckus, you black as ace of spades, man.
You heard of vitiligo? Shoot, well, I got re-vitiligo. Every year my skin just seemed to get blacker and darker and blacker and then more darker. It's the opposite of what Michael Jackson got. Lucky bastard.
We will make you in your booth. You also fuck up here. All of you fuck up here. We're facing you now. Some motherfucking warning against all of you.
Eish, man. A Brackenfell, eh? But moving on from all the jokes, what happened in Brackenfell is no laughing matter. The blatant disrespect and plain hatred that can be seen in the following visuals is appalling to say the least. The DA have blamed the EFF for these events and told them to stop doing what they're doing. But just in case the EFF didn't get the message, I'll just reiterate. The EFF, stop getting a beating, stop being oppressed, and stop being black. You're making these peaceful people do things that they don't want to do. While we're victim blaming, please help me find what this poor woman did wrong to deserve this battery.
Don't touch me.